Chapter 4. Why do we really get sick? Root causes of sickness and secrets of health. In examining disease, we gain wisdom about anatomy and physiology and biology. In examining the person with disease, we gain wisdom about life. Oliver Sacks. What is disease? Why do we get sick? Why does imbalance occur? Are body constitutions just a stroke of luck we receive at birth? These questions are what Ayurveda tried to answer and understand through years of study. Ayurveda principles understand that when there is balance, there is also absence of disease and vice versa. When there is imbalance, disease is present. Learning the principles of Ayurveda to a wise man means that he is aware that learning to balance his doshas and establishing this balance means a healthy constitution. Understanding diseases. The ancient knowledge of Ayurveda, and according to the old age spiritual tradition of India, there are two causes of diseases. The first root of disease is believed to be from biological or physical causes. This means that there is simply an imbalance of the biological humors, which are the main sources of physical health. Therefore, treatment can be in the form of diet alteration, herbs, yogic postures, and bodywork. Though, in some extreme cases, surgery and drug medicines are really needed as an intervention in order to regain balance. The second root cause of disease is believed to be from karmic causes. Karma simply means is the effects of the wrong actions one has done in his life. Karmic causes may also be from spiritual or psychological causes. To further elaborate, karmic cause can also be from problems in relationships, wrong occupation, emotional difficulties, and spiritual reasons. The treatment for these diseases is mostly a change in perspective, attitude in life, reactions, and lifestyle. Thus, root of diseases also stems from a person who is not living his purpose in life or not being wary of his spiritual will in life. This is what is known in Sanskrit as one's dharma. It is believed that diseases can also arise from one's wrong actions from his previous life, especially those that have caused misfortune or abuse to other beings. This can be from misuse of power or resources. These karmic causes of diseases usually require some form of sacrifice or atonement, an inner process or rectification. Usually, Ayurveda suggests the practice of yoga and spiritual therapy in the form of gem use, prayers, mantras, rituals, and meditations, in order for healing to take place. Although these remedies may appear medieval to some, they are believed to reflect a deeper level of understanding one's mind and body, and to the definition of healing as well. This is because these types of healing takes into consideration the subtler aspects of one's being, meaning to say, it is holistic and goes beyond the physical. In Ayurveda, it is believed that the human being is made up of three bodies, namely the physical, the astral, and the causal. In Western terms, it is called the body, mind, and soul. The way of treatment in Western medicine also tends to focus on the physical body, because it uses the system of diagnosis and treatment, but also considers the other two. While in Ayurveda, many of its methods take into consideration the energy field beyond the physical body, and also the level of consciousness behind it. This is because Ayurveda believes that most diseases involve an imbalance both in the spiritual and physical factions, and of course, will require treatment in both areas as well. The importance of one's knowledge of the doshas and humors and constitutions plays an important role when it comes to understanding the root of diseases. Disease proneness or tendencies has a lot to do with constitutions. For example, Vatas are prone to constipation more than Pittas and Kappas. Pittas, on the other hand, are most likely to have gallbladder and liver disorders than the ones from the other two constitutions. Kappas will most likely have tonsillitis, sinusitis, bronchitis as their diseases more than any other type of disease. Secret of health. 1. Balancing the tastes. Food plays a great role in the overall health of a person. Food preference helps the doshas to be kept in balance, thus is considered a secret in health. As the old saying goes, too much of anything is simply bad. Same applies to the food that one eats. One should keep in mind that too much intake of sweets damages the spleen or pancreas, whereas too much sour damages the liver, while too much bitter may give heart problems. Preference for pungent taste dries up the lungs, while salty food destroys the liver. Inside the body, sweets build up toxins. Bitter cause cold, which is a perfect environment for a number of diseases. Salty cause looseness, and pungent is the root of burning. One aiming for a good health should always keep this in mind. 2. Getting to know agni. Agni can be defined as the biological fire or heat energy that is responsible for metabolism. Metabolism, on the other hand, plays a very important role in the overall health of a person. It is the collection of every chemical reaction that takes place in every cell in the human body. Therefore, metabolism is the one that converts the food that one eats to fuel or energy that is needed by the cells, organs, bodily systems to function. Agni governs metabolism. It is responsible for maintaining nutrition in the body and keeping the immune system in shape to battle diseases. Agni also helps to fight bacteria and toxins, thus giving vitality and life to an individual. When one has Agni in perfect condition, a longer lifespan is expected. But when impaired, diseases start coming in, and finally, when the Agni fire is extinguished, death may be the result. 3. Taste and emotion. One should be aware that there is a close relation between the food that one craves for and his emotions. Nowadays, terms like stress eating, emotional eating, overeating, and etc. have become much more like a norm. This should not be the case if one aims to be healthy. When a certain craving is experienced, it is best to be aware that it might be one's emotions that are being suppressed. For example, pungent, hatred; sour, envy; sweet, attachment or love; bitter, grief; salty, greed; and sour, envy. Being aware of this taste and emotion relation can be considered a secret to health, as it makes a person understand himself better and gives him the opportunity to have healthier options.